You feel me? Back again, okay? Like to my channel. You know, look at me, like to my channel. What the hell is that? Subscribe to my channel. Comment. Let me know how you feel about something, though. You feel me? This That Man Dooley bringing it to you live. What we got going on today is a little first take-ish, okay? First take, Stephen A, Max Kellerman, Molly Karam, you know, real ESPN-ish. Understand? So, the question is, do the Los Angeles Lakers need to make Klay Thompson the #1 recruit for this offseason? Should the Los Angeles Lakers pursue Klay Thompson above all and anybody? Let's chime in and see what this first take is about. You feel me? So we can see how I feel, and you can tell me how you feel. Then we can see how I feel. Then you can tell me how you feel. You feel me? This That Man. You understand? Subscribe for your boy though. You feel me?
Who are the greatest shooters in the NBA? In the history of the NBA, Klay and Steph are both on a very short list. Ray Allen, a couple of others. Top 5, certainly. And you can make a hell of an argument that Klay Thompson's the greatest shooter of all time. You could make that argument. But that doesn't prove he should be on the Lakers. Do they need shooting? Sure, they need shooting. Would he make them better? Of course he'd make them better. If you want to argue that, look, realistically, Lakers ain't getting Kawhi Leonard or Kevin Durant, so you might, and you have some money to spend, so go after Klay. Okay, I wouldn't argue with that. But there's nothing Klay can do right now that's going to prove that he should be the primary target other than considerations that you can't get other players. We know his dad, Michael Thompson, the great Michael Thompson. And we know how much Michael Thompson loves the Lakers, bleeds purple and gold, and we assume that that carries over to Klay, so maybe the Lakers have a shot. And that's great. They get Klay, that's great. But you'd rather have Kawhi Leonard. Well, Klay shoots better from 3. Kawhi shoots better from 2. In other words, like, their effective field goal percentages are virtually identical. In other words, scoring the ball, they do so at the same efficiency when you add it all up. But Kawhi can also get his own shot, and Kawhi's a better passer. And as good as Klay Thompson is defensively, Kawhi is clearly much better defensively. In other words, he is the better player. And since there's a cap, Stephen A., you know me, I religiously talk about this, in leagues with caps,
when you want to,
especially, you have finite resources. If you give Klay a max deal, which is what it would take, you may not even have enough for another max deal. But if you do, whatever 3 players you get will be inferior to LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, and third player, or LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and third.
First of all, Maxie, Durant's not coming to town. He's a whack job, okay? LeBron does not need Durant to win. That's first and foremost, okay? Number 2, Klay Thompson is definitely at the bottom of the list of the players in which we want, in which LeBron would need in order to win, okay? We talking about Anthony Davis, everybody. He still is my #1 pick. He's going to the Los Angeles Lakers. Him and LeBron have the same agent. Doesn't that mean anything to you people? Okay? Him and LeBron have the same agent. So if they could get an Anthony Davis or a Kawhi, then sign Klay. Aha. Aha, little buddy. Understand? It's That Man.
Player. So the answer is no.
Well, first of all, I shouldn't have to worry about you interrupting me because you made my point and yours. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing that you did that because you have absolutely nothing to say. Because you said, if you're going to make the argument here, then of course I have nothing to say. So you have nothing to say because that's exactly where I was going. The fact of the matter is this. It's not about who's better. It's about chopping down the alternatives. Kawhi Leonard. Issued Kawhi Leonard. Okay, well, you know what? Kawhi Leonard, LeBron James, both want to be ball dominant, et cetera, et cetera. That's problematic. Kevin Durant, not sure he wants to be in L.A. We saw what he said earlier about how you'd rather be with me, or you know how being with LeBron was toxic, but he had to scale back on that word because LeBron James got offended by the word toxic.
If he goes to L.A., we think it's the Clippers, apparently.
Exactly.
Man,
so you got
anybody but Durant, please. Jimmy Butler would be a good pickup, okay? Klay, you gotta love Klay. If LeBron can get his hands on Klay, ladies and gentlemen, pop the cigars, pop the Cristal, okay? The championship is coming to Los Angeles. All right? So, Kawhi Leonard, I don't think he's coming. He feels safe. He's loving it in Toronto, everybody. Let's not be foolish. Kawhi Leonard is not leaving Toronto. Now, as far as Kyrie Irving goes, Kyrie Irving, people don't know he may sign with the Lakers, okay? But I'm not going to get into all that because I told you, Boston does not need him. You can check my videos in the past. The Boston Celtics play better without Kyrie Irving. But anyways, that's another topic for another day, okay? This that man Dooley, you feel me? Let's continue this first take shit. Understand? That man.
That going on, okay? So if you take those two things into consideration, along with the fact that Anthony Davis has to be traded, which means you need cooperation from the Pelicans, then excuse me, the most viable target is a person who's a free agent, although he says he wants to be a Warrior for life, didn't sign the extension when he had an opportunity to this offseason. Questions as to whether or not he could potentially change his mind. It's not an accident that he put on that kind of show at the Staples Center against the Los Angeles Lakers. And also, let's get into the complimentary factor. Of course, Klay Thompson is not better than any of those aforementioned players. But Klay Thompson is an elite defender. Klay Thompson is an elite shooter. If you are the Lakers, what do you need most? Those two components, more so than anything. You don't even need a playmaker more than you need that because you have LeBron. Now, ideally, he says as he's getting older, he doesn't want to go in that direction. But the reality is that we know he can. We know that when it really, really counts, that ultimately is what ends up happening. The coach gives LeBron the ball. LeBron makes decisions. LeBron, the only shooter that he has had in his career comparable to Klay Thompson was Ray Allen in Miami, championships, Kyle Korver in Cleveland, who was a non-factor come postseason time because the Warriors were able to put him on lock and key, even though he was productive in the postseason. In the end, when you look at Klay Thompson, the lethalness of this guy's shooting range, how he can pull up from the parking lot for crying out loud. I consider Steph Curry to be the greatest shooter I have ever seen in my life. When you can make the argument that Klay Thompson can give anybody in history a run for their money when it comes to catch and shooting or set shooting, not off the dribble. But if you got somebody like LeBron, guess what most of your shots are going to be? Off the screens or set shots. That's it. To me, when I look at that, I'm saying Klay Thompson could potentially be just as formidable in the fact that he would be coming from Golden State, Max. Coming from Golden State.
Yeah.
The man made his first 10 threes the other night. Something that's never been done. Hitting for 60 points off 11 dribbles, 37 points in a quarter, beating Steph Curry in a three-point shootout. Who wouldn't want Klay Thompson, ladies and gentlemen? Okay? LeBron can definitely use Klay Thompson. Okay? Klay and these other boys have been whipping my boy's ass. Y'all know Bron's my boy, but he's been getting his ass whipped by the damn Golden State Warriors, okay? Okay? So, anyways, y'all pretty much see the footage. Is Klay the top target? Should he be? No. But should Klay be considered? Absolutely. Because they're going to need more than one star, period. Okay? So, there you have it. This that man Dooley. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how you feel. Understand? Coming at you live once again, baby. Holla at your boy, that man.